I also read too that before you did the original one, you had only really been taking it serious for like 1 year.
Yeah, I have been. Yeah, I've been taking for like a year.
Yeah. That reminds me of like when a nigga get in the studio one time and drop a hit. And that's dope, man.
Thank you, man.
Man, for sure. Okay, now back more on my research. Give us the description of what a heaven spot is.
I mean, heaven spot is just really basically a spot where it's highly visible. And a difficult spot to get.
Yeah.
I mean, it's gonna take some effort. You can't just walk up to it and just start spraying.
Yeah.
That's basically what a heaven spot is. I mean, mine's the bridge is not really a heaven spot, but it is. You know, it's kind of like right in the middle, just because it's not as high as normal heaven spots are. Like like freeway signs all the way up the top where they gotta climb up and stuff like that.
How long did it take you to select 45 by downtown as a heaven spot? It just clicked, you just seen it and it clicked, or somebody told you, or you just...
Hell yeah. I mean, I just looked at it and I said, man, that's a dope spot.
Do you remember like what you was doing when that happened?
Man, I was just with my boy DJ Zema, we're just dropping by, and I had told him, hey, that's a dope spot, I was already painting, so I look at the city like a grid, when it comes to graph. So you're looking at spots, you're looking at spaces, it's more shapes and areas, and man, that was perfect. I was like, man, that's gonna hold the whole thing,
Yeah. Okay. Outside of Houston, who are some dope graffiti artists we should look out for?
Man, there's so many, bro. It's kind of hard just to pick out, but man,
maybe even inside Houston.
Bro, you hop on Instagram, you're gonna find everybody, bro. It's so, bro. Houston has a lot of cool ass, graph here. There's some people hitting it hard. But it seems like we're the last always.
Oh yeah. We're gonna be. I ask a lot of people in these interviews. They say we're gonna be last to get that legalized weed. So I hope not, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
For sure. Okay. I think graffiti is so fucking dope because I consider myself to be a real hip hop head. And then when I break it down to the elements, originally like hip hop was the dancers, the breakers, the MC, the DJ, and the graffiti. It all comes in one. But over the years, graffiti has kind of been separated from it. You know what I'm saying?
I think graph has kind of always been its own thing. Like it gets pulled into hip hop, definitely. Okay, but it's. I love hip hop too, and I like to include it as well. But definitely, there's graffiti is so big, it could have its own. It could have its own like section while being still added to. Yeah, definitely. To the hip hop elements,
and that goes for the same thing like DJ and dance. You know what I'm saying? I just think it's important for people to always continue to like attribute that to the essence of hip hop. A lot of times, the way music goes, the pop, the rap, people kind of forget. Like you know what I'm saying? Like even if it's not graffiti, the art, the visual aesthetic art in general. You know what I'm saying? I just I don't want that shit to be lost.
Definitely. I definitely think it goes hand in hand. Like, usually if somebody MCs, they have some hairstyles. If the DJ, they dance, they got some hairstyles, they got some markers. So yeah, it definitely goes hand in hand. I'd like to agree.
Okay. Have you do you do tattoos?
No, I don't.
You don't do tattoos?
I tried.
You tried?
My buddy bought a machine and he let me try some on a fake skin.
Okay. Usually they say try on fruit or something.
Yeah, they say oranges, but he had a fake skin, so that's what we did it on.
Okay. Have you ever? This is gonna be another crazy, but I like to ask shit I know people would like to hear. Have you ever, let's say, you've been in a situation or something where you might have been like with a little female or something, and she might have brought that up, and you like, hey, you know what I'm saying? I'm the nigga.
Yeah, I definitely used that a couple of times.
Yeah.
Yeah, you kind of have to. It's a card you can play, just play wisely.
I know I would play that. I'll play that one. Okay. Any more pop-ups coming soon? Or we don't know because they pop-ups?
Yeah, that's pop-up. I usually try to promote it on my website or my Instagram. And as soon as I know that I'm going to be somewhere, I usually try to, let everybody know, everybody that's on my page or anybody that's visiting my website, they'll probably see it.
So besomeone.com?
No, it's besomeoneco.com. So you got to think about like be someone a company.
Yeah.
Besomeoneco.com.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got you. Okay. And we got posters. We got all that, man. I've been trying to interview you for a minute, so I even talked to you about all the shit you got.
Yeah.
You got some decent prices too, though. So the Be Someone brand, that's it for you. This is your occupation. Is it the one thing where you got a 9 to 5 too?
Yeah. I mean, so I just quit my recent job. I'm pretty good in my hands. So I was a watch technician for about 3-4 years. Before that, I was just a sales associate, but I worked in jewelry and watches.
Okay, that's dope.
So that was my full-time job, and then of course every other chance I got, I put it into the brand, put it into what I'm doing. But I recently just switched jobs.
Okay.
Now I'm a graphic designer.
Okay.
I do graphic design for I freelance, and as well I do a lot of stuff. I work with the Smoking Pot Coffee Shop and Up and Smoke Gallery.
Okay. Okay. As a watch technician, you ever seen some fake watches?
Yeah, absolutely.
Any rappers coming with fake watches?
No, I mean I'm sure there are some rappers, but you can't just say, "Hey, are you a rapper?"
Yeah. I didn't never know if somebody famous might have came through with that ticking Rolex.
No, I didn't experience that, but definitely they brought a lot of fake Rolex in.
You say Rolex is probably the most bootleg watch? For sure.
Probably, that's what they say. It's a statistic that they put out there, and I believe it because there's a lot of submariners that they come in and they think it's legit, and they pay $500, and it's literally a waste of money because a replica's not worth that.
That's what's up, man. That's true, man.
Yeah.
So what else you got for the future set up, man? Something that we might not have touched on.
Man, I really want to get a hold and get organized to put on my show, put on a new art show.
Okay.
That's kind of the things that we're working on. The newest things that we're working on right now is me and Ace. We got our collaborations going on. They've been going on for the last 3 months, so it's been going good. Yeah, we're bringing out some fire, and the reason we know that because people buy it, they support us, they like it, they fuck with what we're doing, and that's all we want. Just people to have fun with what we're doing and rock it and be happy about what they're doing.
Okay, for sure. Okay, you said you do graphic design, so that means you kind of do logos, things like that.
Yeah. I mean, I do photography. I do logos. I mean, really anything that has to do with visually being represented, either for a website, iPhone, anything like that, is kind of graphic design. But I mainly do a lot of like promo and logos. Yeah. Okay.
I might need your help on the GreenRoom logo, man.
Yeah, for sure.
Straight up. I'm in the market for a new one right now. Yeah, man. I think that's it for right now, though, man. Like I want to say, definitely, man, it's an honor and a privilege to have you. You're one of the top. I got a list of people I wanted to interview. You're one of the ones that's at the top. Been trying to interview for a minute. So that's really dope to me. And just to vibe what you talk to you as a person, feel what you're talking about, like there's an even greater respect. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to say, more power to you. Keep doing your thing. I respect it. Like literally from the ground up, out the mud. That's what it's all about. Like in so many different ways and shit like that. Would you be able to get in touch with Remove?
Yeah, I think you can. Yeah,
you might have to help me with that.
I think he has. Yeah, legit. I'm pretty sure.
For sure.
I either look at an old email or I think you can find him on Instagram.
Okay. All right. Lastly, man, do you have any questions for me?
No.
No, that's cool, man.
Yeah.
I think we covered everything.
Yeah, we covered a lot. Yeah.
So one more question just popped up in my head. Maybe like 6, 8, 9, whatever months from now, I'd like to be able to interview you again.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Definitely keep it going and keep, building.
For sure,
man. So at the end of this, I would just like to remind you to always be someone, man.
Yeah.
For real though. For real.
Okay, man.